guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kriti. So in today's video, I'll be telling you how you can make your day more productive by following 5 simple tips. So let's get started. So number 1 tip is getting up early. I know most of us don't like getting up early in the morning, but it is very important if you really want to put more effort and if you want to make your life more productive and put in extra hours in your work to get the desired result. Some are early birds and some are night owls, but I think being early bird will synchronize your body with your body's circadian rhythm, which will help your body to work at its optimum levels and at its best levels. So by getting up early in the morning, you have a lot of time, and many of you must have also read the 5 a.m. club book. So that tells you that how important getting up in the morning is. You get extra hours. Good morning guys, good morning. It also keeps you a step ahead, so you have ample amount of time to plan your day, to decide what all you want to achieve for the day. So that's the number 1 tip that you need to follow if you really want to achieve maximum out of your body. All of us do have that potential to work hard and to make our life more productive, but what we need to do is to harness that, and getting up early in the morning does that for you. Moving on to tip number 2, plan your day. Have a planner or a to-do list where you write your everyday tasks, and at the end of the day you should mark yourself on all the tasks that you have completed, and those which are left are to be completed the next day. The incomplete task will help you or push you the next day to work even harder to complete the task of the day as well as the one you didn't complete. So it is very important that you plan your day, you write your goals, your tasks, your commitments, your meetings. Whether you are a working professional or a student, you need to plan your day so as to complete the targets for the day. So at the end of the month or at the end of the week, when you check out your progress level, you are able to evaluate it. And also when you write the tasks which are in your mind or the things you need to complete in a piece of paper, that really helps to clarify or to give you a clear idea of all the things that you have to complete. Because when we don't write our tasks, sometimes we tend to forget them and it costs heavily. So it is essential that every day you plan your day. That will help you to organize your work, to complete your goals within the requisite amount of time, and will help you to complete your deadlines. 3rd tip. With pandemic, most of the work has been transferred online, or most of us are working from home. So working from home have its advantages and disadvantages. Whether you are a working professional or a student, I think the 3rd tip is for all of us that we should work on a proper workstation. I know we all are tempted to work on our laptops while sitting on the bed or while sitting on the couch, but you will analyze and you would know by yourself that even if we are putting 2 hours or 2 hours into our work, the effective amount of time that we are working is just 1 hour or 1 hour 45 minutes. So we are actually wasting the half time. But when we work over a workstation, that doesn't happen. We are actually more productive over it. We don't daydream, or we are actually putting in those hours, 2 hours effectively in our work or in study. So it is very essential that you work on a workstation. Now time for 4th tip. 4th tip is to keep a counter of hours that you are putting in the effort. This I say so because most of us do plan out that for how many hours we want to work or we want to study. So what happens is that every day we think that we'll be working for 8 to 10 hours, but end up working for 5 to 6 hours. If you're a student or a working professional, it goes same with both of them. So what happens is that we make a goal of 10-hour working or 12-hour working, but effectively you are working only for 8 hours. This problem can be avoided by keeping a counter on the hours you are putting in your work. That is, after every 2 hours or 1 hour, whichever the case may be, just keep a counter of that. What you can do, on a piece of paper you can like draw 10 lines, and after productively putting in 1 hour or 2 hour continuously, just cross those 2 lines, and by the end of the day you can see how much hours you have actually effectively put in the work, whether you have wasted that time, whether you have wasted that time, or whether you have actually done something productive in that time. So keeping a counter will keep a check on you, and you can self-analyze yourself by the end of the day whether you actually put in those amount of hours which you intended to, or you just wasted 2 to 3 hours in between. So number 5th tip, which is an important tip, is to take short breaks while working. Many of us must be knowing that our brain has certain power of concentration. That is, after 30 to 40 minutes, our brain loses concentration because it gets tired. So it is very essential that you take 10-minute break after a session of 40 to 45 minutes. In this break, you can take a power nap, do meditation, or watch something that you like which really relaxes your mind and rejuvenates you for the next hour. Make sure that you watch only those things which motivates you or inspires you or give you yourself a positive message. Don't watch something which is toxic for yourself or something which demotivates you. Instead, watch something which inspires you, about which you are passionate, and which relaxes your mind. So you can watch a short clip, or you can watch some comedy channel for 5 to 10 minutes, which will take your mind off your work for 10 to 15 minutes, and this will rejuvenate your brain, and then you can work even more enthusiastically again when you go back to your work. So these are the 5 tips. These 5 tips will be useful to you only when, after watching the video, you actually try them out in your life. You try to organize your life, schedule your task according to these tips. These tips are result of practical experiment which I did, and intend to share that with you all. These are not made just for making a video, but are practical and are being shared with you all after implementing all these tips in my personal life, and how I have seen how my productivity level has increased, how I am able to convert more hours into work. So I hope you will also use this tip in your life and be more productive. If you like the video, do give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, hi, I'm Kriti. So subscribe it, like it, and hit the bell button so that every time I upload a new video, you are notified for it. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.